Hey guys, Sean C. Phillips have a brand new DVD Blu-ray Tuesday shop video today. They're gonna go out there, see what things came out today, see what things are on sale. Today though, new release-wise, there's not a ton of like bigger things coming out. I know the main big release is Gran Turismo. I don't think I saw anything exclusive for that one. There might have been something at Best Buy. I might have seen, I can't remember for sure though if there's anything exclusive for that one. Also though, I know there's a couple different catalog releases coming out. I think a few things coming to 4K for the first time, which should be at Best Buy. Also though, at the end of this video is gonna be a whole bunch of brand new DVD, Blu-ray, and 4K reviews for some things that are received a review and talk about for you guys. So definitely stay tuned for those at the end of this video as well. But anyway though guys, let's get going and see what we can find today. Into Target we go, and we'll head in and see. I know they have some Black Friday stuff going on now too in a lot of these stores, and they're going on like in a lot of the places like throughout the entire month now. That sort of seems to be the new thing. We just have to check over here to see anything new. But since you know the movies are no longer in the front, I always sort of look at anything new they have in this sort of $5, $3 spot. It's always some real random things like, what is this thing? Like some clear phone headset? Oh, so you can use like an old type of like phone and plug it into your cell phone. That's kind of cool for $5. See, it's like just really weird, random things over here. But let's check over here at the books, you know, where the movies used to be, and see anything new over here this week. I see one thing new, The Fourth Wing, whatever that was, and I see Brittany's book was here. They moved it there. I think this is a new book. My Name Was Barbara, this Barbara Streisand book. And then other than that, I think I see this one might be new, and then some random, like, I think that's in the wrong, is this the wrong spot? No, that's some Target book, some like Target book thing here. But we'll head over to the actual section though, and there is some Christmas stuff put over here, but we'll head to the actual section, and fingers crossed, hopefully they have some new stuff out over there, but we shall see though. But in here though, I don't see anything new today. It seems to be all the same stuff from last week, so nothing new changed out, at least from what I can tell. Into Walmart we go. All right, so we're head over. I have not peeked yet, so let's see. I'm seeing some stuff I didn't remember. What is this thing? This like the Hunger Games exclusive merchandise collection? Like, I think this is put in the wrong spot. Enjoy the show, like some type of a box with a bunch of Hunger Games things in it. But oh, there was, oh yeah, it's running real foolish. But so here's Gran Turismo, the 4K here for $29.96, and there is a Steelbook. It's so funny. So basically, what's happening now is since you know, Best Buy is going to be stopping physical media sometime early next year, we're seeing more Steelbooks coming to Walmart. So I'm really glad that we're going to see Steelbooks still continue at Walmart. So they're going to pick up, you know, having them. So that's really cool. So I didn't even know there was going to be one for this. So that's really cool. So it's a Blu-ray digital copy, a Steelbook for $29.96. So definitely, guys, make sure you buy these so they continue to do the Steelbooks and everything. And then the DVD is $19.96 for that one. And I saw down here too another Steelbook, like I was mentioning, and this is a Hunger Games 4-movie collection. And I don't know if this is an exclusive to, and this is it a Blu-ray? Oh, it's a 4K. So I don't know if this is exclusive to Walmart's or not, but that's really cool. And then other than that though, I don't think I see anything else different here. I saw all those last time. Oh yeah, I do see a couple things over here, like the South Park, The Streaming Wars, and then this one, Operation Napoleon. I believe that one was today. And then up here, I saw It Lives Inside. That one released today. And then Warhorse 1, that was today as well. And then Shooting Stars, I believe that was today. And I think all of these Christmas ones came out today, I believe. Like the 12-movie collection as well. I think there was 2 volumes of that released. I only see the one out. Other than that, though, that seems to be all the main new things. I do see, this is one I never saw in this location till now, this movie here, Evie. If you guys have seen that one, though, let me know how that one was. I remember seeing it at a random Walmart, but this is the first time I've seen it out at this one. Other than that, though, like I said, that seems to be all the main new things today, though. Into the second Walmart we go. But yeah, though, as you can see, though, this location is always like this. It's always like the new movies were never put out. So nothing new was put out here. I did see, though, a couple, though, randomly of these ones found their way out. Like It Lives Inside, they ended up putting that one out. And then some of these Christmas ones that I believe came out today. And then the one that I mentioned to you guys, this Eevee one, they have one copy of this one. So I have to look at this one. I don't know much about this one. I have to see. But they actually, I could finally see the back of it at this one. $9.96 for that one. But other than that, though, like I said, I think this one released today, I believe, Operation Napoleon. And then, like I was saying, It Lives Inside. But other than that, nothing else new here, though, as far as I can tell. And then they have a bunch of these things, too. Like these sort of light up like things for Squid Game and Wednesday Addams. It's all kind of like random like TV property type things over here as well, though. But yeah, though, in there I ended up getting that that Eevee one and everything. It looked relatively interesting because every time I've seen it everywhere, it's always been locked up into the case. So that's why I never was able to look at the back. So finally I was able to see the back of it too and everything. But now I'm going to head to Best Buy. Into Best Buy we go. All right, so in here, guys, they're playing the music really loud, so I'm going to try my best to talk all over everything today. But the big thing today, like I said, was Gran Turismo. It's $26.99 for the Blu-ray, $32.99 for the 4K, and they do have a Steelbook as well, a 4K Steelbook for the film, Best Buy exclusive. It's $37.99, and then they have American Graffiti on a Steelbook as well for $29.99, which is a Best Buy exclusive Steelbook. The standard 4K is $21.99, and then over here as well, I saw Fargo, which came out today on 4K, Scrooged on 4K, as well as Trading Places. I believe those are all the main new ones today, though, as far as I can tell, though. Yeah, in there, though, today, though, they were definitely blasting the music so loud. It was like, I don't know why, it was like real copyrighted stuff so loud. I was standing there for like 10 minutes waiting for like a song that like dropped down enough that I could talk over it and everything like that. But anyway, though, let me know, though, anything you guys picked up today on DVD, Blu-ray, or 4K. Also, let me know anything new that you guys have seen in theaters or anything new that you guys have watched on streaming. I did see a couple movies this past weekend. I saw that one film, The Marsh King's, I think it's The Marsh King's Daughter. That was Daisy Ridley. I'll be honest with you guys, that movie, I really didn't care for that one. Like, I really was hoping it was going to be interesting, and it was just about this girl that was like, as a kid, it was held in the swamp by her father, and then years later he comes back. I didn't like that one very much. And then I saw the What Happens Later, the new Meg Ryan movie, her first movie in years with David Duchovny, which she directed. It didn't do very well in the box office. It only made like $2 million, but and then when the movie was over, like people were leaving going, oh, that was so boring, that was so bad. And I'm like, it was okay. I didn't mind it. I thought it was actually a pretty fun film. Like, if you guys saw that one, let me know. And the other one that I saw, which is another movie that kind of has had some mixed opinions, because I know before she passed away, Lisa Marie Presley said she didn't agree with the portrayal of Elvis in the movie because he was too cold. The way they had him written in the film was the Priscilla film, which I liked Priscilla. I thought that was actually pretty decent. It wasn't, the best Elvis thing. Like, I feel like, I don't know. It just wasn't the best Elvis thing at all, though. But anyway, though, let me know anything new that you guys saw recently in theaters this past weekend, if you guys got to see anything. Anyway, though, guys, now stay tuned for the brand new DVD, Blu-ray, and 4K reviews. And the first one I got here is from Lionsgate. This is the Liam Neeson film, Retribution. Now, I know when you see this one, it looks like this would only be the DVD, but this is the new thing lately where there's been a lot of releases where, at least a couple ones recently I've seen from Lionsgate, where it's a DVD case, but it's actually a DVD, Blu-ray, a digital combo. So if you guys see this one in stores and you're looking for the Blu-ray and you're like, well, I only see this, the Blu-ray is in here. So that's at least as of recently, I've seen this with, there was like, I think, one or two other releases from Lionsgate. I think Mobland was the other one. And then, I can't remember the other one, like King of Killers or something like that was one of the other ones recently that I saw was in a case like that. Now, this movie, though, I actually saw this one in theaters as well. And I really like this movie. It's basically, though, it's kind of like there was a Paul Walker movie that he was in, late Paul Walker, that was, I think it was called like Vehicle 17, or something like that, where it was like the whole movie was all inside of the car. And basically, you know, Liam Neeson's in the car, and basically it's kind of like he gets in this car and there's figures out there's an explosion under the seat, and if he gets out of the car, the thing will blow up. So it's basically, there's a person on the phone who's telling him to do all these things, and he has to go and continuously do these things, and if not, you know, the car will explode. And that's basically the concept of it. But it's one of those things, though, where he has to continuously do more and more, like, bad things per se, and it kind of like has the police coming after him, and it's sort of like Speed a little bit too, where it's like one of those like total nightmare situations, but it's like everyone's kind of coming after him when he's the one being told what to do. I like I said, I really like this one, and you know, I thought it was a good way too for Liam Neeson, who said that he really doesn't want to do, you know, because he's getting older now and doesn't want to do a lot of the, you know, incredibly physical action things like the Taken films where he's running and all that stuff. And believe me, I can understand doing all that stuff. So this is a good film where he was still able to have the same vibe and the same intensity, but it was more sitting down and more controlled. So I hope he can still continue doing films like this too, because I like this concept. I like, you know, intense stuff, but it doesn't have to be running and all that kind of stuff as well. But really like this one. Really definitely would recommend you guys check this one out. Now the next ones here, these are from Lionsgate as well, and these are 12 movie collections here from Lifetime, and there's two different ones here. This is volume 5, and this is the 12 movie a very merry movie collection here. So this has Cloudy with a Chance of Christmas, Merry Texmas, Merry Swissmas, A Country Christmas Harmony, A Slow Stopping Christmas, Serving Up the Holidays, Sensational Christmas, A Holiday Dating Guide, Sweet Navidad, New Orleans Noel, Well Suited Christmas, and Merry Lido Christmas. What's funny is on some of them it lists the directors. It's like not on all of them though. It says for some, maybe for some of them they were more like known, like Lifetime directors maybe. And then the other one here, this is volume 6, and this is a Very Merry Movie Collection, volume 6, and this has 6 Degrees of Santa, Stepping Into the Holiday, Kirk Franklin's The Night Before Christmas, Wrapped Up in Love, Single and Ready to Jingle, The Dog Days of Christmas, A Christmas on Mistletoe Lake, Record-Breaking Christmas, Barking All the Way, A Recipe for Joy, Christmas to Treasure, and Merry Little Christmas Wedding. So that's, I guess, a sequel to the other one. The other one here, this is from Sony, and this is the film Gran Turismo, which has David Harbour, Orlando Bloom in the film. And this is a fun movie. It's basically, though, dealing with the Gran Turismo game and kind of the people that were behind it, you know, wanting to actually kind of recruit the people that are fans of the game and, like, you know, really successful at the actual game, and have them actually train to do a real race. So actually, you know, what they've actually been playing the game of, to actually do a real race of it. And it's basically them kind of trying to get this kid and kind of training him and stuff like that. I thought it was a fun movie here. This one has, you know, Blu-ray exclusives. It has deleted extended scenes, some featurettes on the film, the engine, the driving, the visuals, the pit crew, action and stunts, the garage, amazing automobiles, and also has on here the plan, the true story on here, and the wheels, the fast acting cast on here, a featurette as well. The other one here, this is from Sony as well, and this one, I believe this is available for the very first time on 4K. Either this is for the first time on 4K, or this is a brand new Steelbook, but I'm pretty sure this is the first time it's been on 4K, I believe. And this is the film Rudy, which stars Sean Astin, and it has on here, this is the 4K Ultra HD edition, includes the 4K, the Blu-ray, and the digital copy, and this is the Steelbook release. And this is the 30th anniversary edition, which includes the director's cut as well as the theatrical cut of the film as well for this one. And then the director's cut, so the theatrical cut is 114 minutes. The director's cut is an hour and 27 minutes. What's funny is I don't know if the director's cut, I'm guessing that was released in the past, but I don't remember hearing a whole ton about the director's cut, so that's really cool that they had that on here. But on here, feature-wise, on the 4K disc, it includes the director's cut and theatrical cut, commentary with the director, as well, and that's only in the director's cut. It has 5 additional deleted scenes in the theatrical trailer, and then the Blu-ray has the theatrical cut of the film, and Rudy, the Real Story, a production featurette, and First Down with Sean Astin. And I'll show you guys, though, a look at the Steelbook itself here as well. Here's a look, though, inside. at the discs and the artwork. Let me take these out so you guys can see behind the discs as well. Like I said, I don't remember if there had, like I don't remember hearing about the director's cut there. Maybe it was released like that in the past, and I just don't remember that. But, or it may be a new thing or something like that. I really think it's cool, though, too, that a lot of these films in the past, lately, they've been, like, tracking down cut scenes and stuff. Because I feel like there's a period of time when, like, deleted scenes and, like, lost stuff, people were not really putting them on discs and stuff. They were, like, when DVDs were brand new, that was kind of like the big thing. Deleted scenes and lots of features. And then, you know, in the past couple of years, it kind of went down and they weren't really putting features. And now it's kind of come back again. Deleted scenes, TV cuts, all that stuff. So I think that's really cool that we're seeing. And the next one I got here is from Sony as well. And this is one I just want you guys to know that was available. And this is the complete first season of the show here, For All Mankind. This is the complete first season here of the show. And the other one here to let you guys know that was available as well. And this is the brand new 4K Ultra HD edition of the film Terms of Endearment. And this is the Paramount Presents. So this is number 42 of the Paramount Presents line here. And this has on here, disc 1 has the 4K Ultra HD and the feature film. And then disc 2 has the Blu-ray, and then has the features, which is the filmmaker focus with James L. Brooks, commentary by the director, as well as the producer and the production designer. And here's a look, though, inside of this one. The way that it opens up, too, is it has the original poster artwork inside. And then inside, too, there's usually a quote inside. So here's the discs for the film. And there's usually a quote right behind here as well. And this quote is from the writer and producer and director on here. And then the next ones here, these ones are from Universal, and these are brand new 4K releases here. And this is a movie that I saw in theaters as well, and I thought this was a really fun film and a good film to watch for Christmas, like a new like kind of movie you go back and look at for Christmas time. It's a movie here called Violent Night, and this is one initially it came out and it was only on Blu-ray and DVD, and now they released the 4K of the film. And this is crazy. It's basically though about these people that were like coming in on Christmas and coming to these bad guys to kind of try and steal something from this house and from this family and everything. These kind of like mobster type guys. And basically though, Santa is the one that has to try and help this family and stuff. It's a really fun movie, and he goes after the bad guys and stuff like that. And he's sort of like a curmudgeon Santa as well. It has on here though deleted extended scenes on here, the making of Violent Night, and was a commentary track as well on this one. The other one here, as available for the first time as well on 4K, is the George Lucas film American Graffiti. And this is the 50th anniversary edition of the film. It includes the 4K, the Blu-ray, and the digital copy of the film. And this has on here, though, the making of American Graffiti, screen test, a feature-length commentary with George Lucas, as well as the theatrical trailer on this one here as well. Now, the other ones here, these are some other ones available for the first time on 4K, and these are some Steelbook releases. And this is the film, by Ridley Scott, Black Hawk Down. This is the brand new 4K edition, which includes the 4K, the Blu-ray, and the digital copy. And this has the theatrical and extended cuts of the film here as well. Now, on here, though, special features that are on the Blu-ray, has a bunch of different features. It has 3 commentary tracks, the making of Black Hawk Down, PBS Presents Frontline Ambush, 8 deleted and alternate scenes on here, target building insurrection with commentary. It has on here Q&A Q&A for the film, a number of different Q&As. It has a music video on here, photo gallery, theatrical poster concepts, trailers. So lots and lots of features on here for the release. It also, like I said, has a digital copy. Here's a look inside at the Steelbook for this one. Now, the other one here, available for the first time, I believe on 4K and in a Steelbook release as well. This is from Sony as well, and this is The Guns of Navarone. I'm sure I'm probably saying this totally wrong. But this one here, it has the 4K, has the main title progression reel and the theatrical trailer. And then on the Blu-ray, it has a commentary with the director and film historian. It has 3 documentaries on the film. It has 8 behind-the-scenes featurettes on here as well. And I'll show you guys a look at the Steelbook here as well. And here's a look, though, inside for this one. And the next one to let you guys know that was available as well is from Sony as well. And this is the, I think this was technically like season, I don't know how many seasons of the initial show was, but this is the brand new kind of series that they've done of Justified. This is Justified City Primeval. And this is the complete first season here of the show. But the actual original show ran for like I think it was like 5 seasons or something like that, I believe. And this is the brand new new show here. Like I said, one of the guys know that this was available if you guys were a fan of the show. Justified City, Primeval here, and this is the complete first season here of the show. Now the next one here I got from moviezing.com. This is also from the Warner Archive, and this is a movie that I had never seen before, and I give this a top recommendation. I really like this movie. This is one of those movies I find myself really thinking about it, and I just love this movie. This was a great movie, and I feel like very few people have seen this one. It's called Palmento. It's not palmento cheese, but it's palmento. It's actually like a cockroach is what it's named after. And basically, it's essentially though, like Woody Harrelson is like kind of like, he got out of prison he was in prison for like 2 years for something that he didn't do, and he was like framed for something. And right after he gets out, he meets Elizabeth Shue's character, and like she starts like hitting on him and kind of trying to like get him to do things for her, and like saying how, she's like, there's stuff with her husband going on and all of this stuff. And it becomes like this whole thing of like, him kind of getting involved in something. And it's one of those movies too, where there was an incredible like twists and stuff too, like stuff that I was definitely not expecting that was going on this. But it's one of those things where anything that you can imagine going wrong for Woody Harrelson's character goes wrong, and he ends up in these love triangle problems, and it's like so many problems. But it's a great movie. Definitely recommend you guys check this one out. The other one here is from moviezing.com, and this is also from Dark Side Releasing, and this is one I really like. This is one called Obstacle Corpse, and this was a fun movie. It's kind of like Battle Royale, or one of those kind of things where, or like the Hunger Games in a way too. It's like a group of people that are coming together for this sort of obstacle course challenge, where they like sort of said that, oh yeah, people die in this, and then if you don't get through it, you die. And everyone that's kind of going to it initially is like thinking it's a joke and not really buying it. And it follows around this one girl who goes, and her parents are like, don't let me down. And basically they're going through this course, and people are getting killed out there, and it's like really crazy, wacky characters and stuff. But it's a really fun movie. This one has on here though a theatrical trailer for the film, and then the trailers for other releases as well. The other one here is one here. This was a kind of a haunted film called this is from Movie Zing as well, and this is also from Bayview, and it's a movie called Harlow's Haunt. And this is basically though, this has John Dugan, who played Grandpa in the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre. He's in the film, and basically it's like this sort of weird cabin out in the middle of the woods, and like these people that are out there, and it's hard to explain, but basically though, they kind of are like going out to this place where things that happened in the past, and like this woman was kind of kept there and stuff like that, and they kind of go out there and like go back to the same area where the weird things that happen, and weird sort of things start to happen to them out there. And it's a really creepy, kind of odd concept movie, but I did really like this one. It's hard to explain, but definitely was it worth checking out though. And like I said, this one's called Harlow's Haunt, and I thought that John Dugan from Chainsaw did a really good job as well. And this one too, I was going to show you guys too. I'll just show you guys next, because it reminds me of the cover of the last one. I think it's similar in a way. Like I always notice like when it's like a color or something sort of seems like a similar look. But this one here is from a Scream Team Releasing, and this is Cruel Summer 2, which I really like the first film. And this is basically, without spoiling too much, it's the survivors of the first film, and now basically they survived the killer in the last movie, and now the killer is back. And it's basically though, they're now kind of trying to deal with what had happened to them. So they're going and trying to do like almost like a recreation of what had happened to them, and like to kind of confront the things and stuff like that. And it's basically like staging a production for what had happened, to kind of, because they say if you go through something, if you recreate it and stuff, sometimes it's a way to work through things. I thought this was cool though. This has on here though, favorite sequel featurette, favorite slashers featurette, commentary, outtakes, and a slideshow on this one. The next one here, this is from Dark Sky Films. This is one called 8 Found Dead. And this is basically about a group of, a couple that, two couples that are going to this kind of remote Airbnb place out in the total middle of nowhere, out in the desert. And when they get there, it is this older couple that's already there. And they're kind of like reminding me almost of like Cousin Eddie and his wife or something. And they were like, kind of like they laid claim to the place and like, oh no, we're supposed to be here. And it's like one of those weird sort of things when they get there. And then it's like there's something really weird about these people. And it's one of those things where things start to get weirder and weirder as it goes along. This has on here, though, Death in the Desert, The Making of 8 Found Dead, director and producer commentary, as well as a music video on here as well. Now, the other one here, this is from Decal Releasing and from Neon, and this is the DVD release here of It Lives Inside. There's also a Blu-ray, which I believe is a burn-on-demand Blu-ray for that one, I believe. And this is It Lives Inside, which I saw this in theaters as well. And this is a very creepy movie. It's basically, though, about this jar. And essentially, though, this one girl, her friend comes to school, and there's somebody she was friends with years ago, and she doesn't really talk to her anymore because, like, her friend's kind of weird acting now, so she doesn't really talk to her. And essentially, though, she's holding this jar, and she pushes the jar out of her hand, and it falls, and she's like, oh, no, you've unleashed it. And basically, this jar had some kind of an evil entity, something in it, and when the jar falls out, that entity goes into the girl that pushed it, and now she starts to have weird things happen to her, and it's basically everything starts to fall apart in her life, and things start getting worse and worse. It's a very, very creepy movie. Definitely would be one I would recommend you guys check out. The other one here, this is from Ronin Flicks, and this is the brand new release. This one I think initially came out back in the day, I think from Anchor Bay, and I remember I loved this one when this first came out. This is a movie here called The Lost, and this is like this terrible serial killer guy that's just like terrible abusive going around. He's like a real greaser kind of guy, like a kind of like a Fonz, John Travolta type greaser serial killer, and it's just really crazy film. And it has on here, this is the brand new 2K remaster from a 4K scan of the film here. Has a brand new commentary track on here with the director as well as the producer, Lucky McGee. It has archival commentary on here. It has new interviews on here with cast members, audition tapes, outtakes. But it's one of those movies, it's from 2005 originally. If you guys have not seen this one, it's definitely worth checking out. Really, really great movie. The other one here, this is from Unearthed Classics, and it's one I want to let you guys know that was available, called Full Body Massage. And this one has on here, though, the new 2K scan TV version, still galleries and trailers on this one here. And like I said, just want you guys know that this one was available. And then the last one here, let you guys know about, this is from a German media book release from Turbine Media. This is a really cool release here of Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas here. And this is a really cool, like I said, media book for the film. This is a great movie. It's sad that like the one casino that they shot this in is now no longer there. Like the one I think they shot a couple of different ones, but the one that was right across from Circus Circus they got rid of, and I know they shot some of this movie in there, I believe. But Circus Circus they shot as well, and that is all still there, and a lot of it is the same. I'm like one of those kind of people that really loves Vegas. I go there as much as I can. I don't even gamble. Something about Vegas, I just like the look of it and everything, and that's where I shoot the movies now that I'm doing. So I don't know, I just always like Vegas. So anything Vegas related is always cool. Now, feature wise, this has on here, though, the directors. It's all in German, so I don't know for sure all the features, but it's got lots of different stuff on here, so I can't tell you for sure, but it is the 4K Ultra HD edition, so it has the 4K and the Blu-ray copy of the film here as well. But anyway, though, guys, that was all for the review portion of this video, and like I always say, if you guys enjoy these videos, definitely give this video a thumbs up. Thanks for watching, subscribing, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.